My name is Keevin Tolley.
Okay. How long you been here?
I don't know. I've been here a few months, 3-4 months maybe.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Right on. Right on. How are you liking?
I love it here. I really do.
Okay.
Yep.
Good, I guess.
Yes, it's a lot better than the streets.
Is that where you came from?
Yeah. I was homeless before rehab. I lost my place to live. And this place has gave me a sense of family, something I had before, but I had to lie all the time and pretend I was something other than what I really was.
Okay.
I had my addiction for my children because I never wanted to be a drug addict around my kids.
Oh, dear. You've got a lot of kids.
Yes, I've got 6 children.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Yes, there's several grandchildren. Like kids a lot.
Yeah. I guess you'd have to at that point.
Yeah, at that point it kind of goes without saying.
All right. So, what series of events brought you here?
Do you mean to recovery resources, to sobriety, to what?
Sobriety. Recovery resources is...
So, my addiction started really early on. I got somewhat of a different story, I guess, than some people. I grew up in a family where it was perfectly acceptable for me to drink alcohol as long as I was old enough to make it. And so I started making wine with my dad when I was about 12 years old, I guess. So by the time I was a teenager, I was getting belligerently drunk.
It's like bonding, though.
Oh, yeah. It was, yeah, totally. My dad had a marijuana grow room in my closet when I was in kindergarten. So I was introduced to marijuana early on as a child. I had a fast and furious love affair with drugs and narcotics my whole life, really. I had no intention of ever getting clean, didn't see a reason, didn't think I had a problem, was able to lie to myself and everybody else all around me pretty convincingly, I thought. Right up until the time I overdosed, twice. And my kids found me both times.
When was the last time you overdosed?
See, it was about, I guess about 3 months before I went to MAG for the second time. I overdosed the first time on 1 pressed fentanyl pill. Thought it was a Roxy 30. And my wife tricked me into going to MAG that time. Like I was no, this was the second time she tricked me into going to MAG. It was the second time, because the second one was the hard one.
MAG is the inpatient?
Yes, Magnolia Ridge. Yes, the second time was a lot worse of a drug overdose. I was on a ventilator for several days.
The second time?
Yes, the second time. The first time, the first time I woke up in the hospital, covered in blood, naked, tethered to a gurney, with everyone there mad at me, saying, "Just lay still, the police are on their way." I was able to get out of my restraints and run from the med center, naked, covered in blood, 2 o'clock in the morning, back to my girlfriend's house, and get away. And I didn't have my wallet on me, so they didn't have my ID, and everything went kind of okay with that one. The second one, I was on a ventilator for a while. And I guess when I woke up, I don't know what was going on, but I tried to pull the thing. There's some kind of
catheter?
The thing that's down your throat.
Oh dear. I
tried to pull that out because it was like they had a tube down my throat or whatever,
Yes,
a balloon or some shit stuff, and I tried to pull that out, and it hurt my vocal cords, and I've always been a very vocal person, so that kind of like took my ability to talk away for a while.
So how long ago, or like months, years?
This has been within the last year. This happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
So after you.
So after that, I got out of the hospital. I was in the hospital for a little while. I got out of the hospital, and my wife and I say my wife, but we're not together. We're just best friends. We haven't been together in years and years and years. We're driving down the road, and she's crying, I'm crying, and then she pulls into this parking lot, and she's like, "Keevin, you almost died this time. You almost died. Are you really going to..." I don't really want to cuss and tell you exactly what she said. "You're going to keep doing these drugs and these orders, or are you going to get your life together? You're at a turning point. What are you going to do?" And I didn't even notice we had pulled into the parking lot of Turning Point. And I'm like, she's like, "You're at a turning point. What are you going to do?" I was like, "I guess I'm going to straighten up." And she's like, "Well, get out. You're here." And I looked up, and I was at Turning Point. I was like, "You got me." I guess so. So I got out, and I done that, and yeah, that was that. And I got out of turning point, I had to go to jail for a little while.
How long did you go to jail?
Was supposed to have been for 100 days, but I got a job while I was in jail, and I couldn't have it was like 70 days I was in jail. And when I got out of jail, my wife didn't want me to come back home no more, and found myself with nowhere to go. And you interviewed me in jail, remember?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do.
And I was able to come to Recovery Resources.
What have you found beneficial about it?
Not having to pretend to be something I'm not. Being in an environment where everybody's just like me. Everybody's got a shaded past that they're trying to be better than they was. Could have went to Oxford, but I chose not to do that because everybody said, oh man, you go to Oxford, you probably able to fade them there, you know, it's not strict and there's no cameras and yada yada yada, but it really wasn't what I wanted to do. I like it here. I like the fact that you have to go to the meetings you have to go to, and they check with make sure that you're working on the steps with your sponsor and all the things that they do. I mean,
You find the structure beneficial?
oh, much, yes. Without that, I'd probably be dead in a ditch.
Yeah, for sure. Well, same. What do you think you add?
To this place?
Sure. To life?
Oh, everything. I'm a very funny person. I have a very upbeat attitude. I try to bring joy to everybody's life that I meet. I mean, if I can't make somebody laugh in the run of a day, I've not done my job, I feel like, as a human.
Nice. Nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.